Hey you guys, it's me, Adam Deshawn. I'm here with another video. I know you guys are like so done with me. It's been like 5 months since I made a video, and so many things have happened. A whole lot of stuff has happened. Forgive the way I look right now. I feel like I look a mess. I hadn't shaved, hair's a fool. I was just sitting here and I was like, well, let me just make a video and let people know what I have been doing and what's been going on in my life. And I need a few of you guys' opinions on things, if you guys have those, if you have time to give them to me. So since I last came to you guys, I moved to a whole new city. I moved 2 hours away from my town where I was living, where I went to LPN and RN school. I am 2 hours away. I'm living, you guys noticing the new scenery. I've moved. I started a new job, been at this job now for like maybe 5 months, about 5 months. It's been the job. I'm working my way into the job, honestly. It's still long-term care. I just basically transferred facilities, so I didn't do like not a lot of change, you know, not a hospital, still long-term care, same company, so basically the same policies and procedures that I'm used to. So I've been off a year. I have June, I think June the 12th was 1 year. I was a registered nurse, and I've been off a year. Have had a lot of fun in this last year. Now it's time to get back to work. So, BSN, BSN, BSN. Okay, so this is what's up. So, honestly, I don't know what's been getting me on the BSN train. I was just chilling out, minding my own business. My little sister is in an LPN program now. So she's due to graduate in 2018, and then a lot of my really good friends that I worked with graduated this year from an RN program that were LPNs with me. So it's kind of like I got to get back in school. You know, I've become lazy, I've become stagnant, and I've got to get things back into rotation. So, bachelor's in science of nursing. So there are 1,000,001 RN to BSN programs out there. Honestly, did not think it was going to be this difficult trying to make a decision on which nursing program I wanted to be in. I knew what I didn't want. I did not want to be in a program where I feel like I was in a program, if that makes sense, like with like deadlines and, you know, clinical hours, and I'm sorry, this hair is a fool. I did not want to feel like I was in another nursing program. I'm over that in my life. I'm trying to get done. I can't do another program. So the next best thing I knew was to go online. So the city I moved in, there are several RN to BSN programs, not all very cheap. Most of them are just like programs the local schools, like the local universities are offering these things, and they were kind of more of a program oriented thing. Did not want to do that. So, but I did sit and meet with several several programs advisors that I discussed my options with, as far as cost and time and prerequisite courses. And you think you get away from the prerequisite courses, you don't. Especially since, you know, a lot of people right now are requiring statistics, which a lot of associate degree programs are requiring you to have a statistics class before you even apply. Mine did not. So statistics is a class I absolutely would have to take. So you guys know I'm crazy. I'm very OCD. So I made out a RN to BSN comparison sheet of all the universities and schools that I was were in the prospects of me attending. So I've got 5 on here, and I had narrowed it down to about 2 of them. One of them I was like, no, too many prerequisites, like literally a whole nother year of school for prerequisites. So I was just like, nope, not that one, not doing that one. I don't have time for that. Not doing that. The second one was ideal, very short, not a lot of prerequisite classes. The cost of this program was $29,000 fucking dollars. Chamberlain College of Nursing, no. So, which is great. Chamberlain is a very prestigious school. Chamberlain came to my RN program and discussed the RN-BSN program with us there. Great school, great credentials, all of that stuff, just too expensive. So they narrowed it down to 3 universities. One of which was local, that was online, and 2 of which were just completely online classes. So the big header was the University of Memphis. Started out at the University of Memphis right out of high school. I went there, didn't finish it, of course, because I kind of went to LPN school, then went to RN school, so didn't finish at the University of Memphis, but I always wanted to graduate from the University of Memphis. So that was a headliner. And then there was another school I was leaning towards, which is American Sentinel University, which is an online university somebody told me about, and Western Governors University. So after doing my research, I started to come on to things that were talking about accreditation. Don't really know a lot about accreditation, prior to my search, but I've absolutely learned a whole lot about accreditation and put this ponytail, hold on. About accreditation and being nationally accredited and regionally accredited. I learned a whole lot of stuff about that. So American Sentinel was not regionally accredited. So a lot of people were saying, which I did my research, and a lot of people said that, well, in my research I found that if a school is not regionally accredited, if I get into a master's program or a nurse practitioner program or a nurse anesthetist program, they may not take those credits. I did not want to take that chance with American Sentinel, even though they were costly. They were not costly. They're cost efficient. The length was great. No prerequisites, but the regional accreditation was just like, can't fool with your American Sentinel, so I exited off. So left me with the University of Memphis and Western Governors University. Between these two, the University of Memphis, I would have to have taken 2 prerequisite classes versus Western Governors, I would not have taken none. The length of University of Memphis was 4 semesters. And the length of Western Governors semester was anywhere between 6 months and 2 years. And I'm explaining that to you guys in a minute. And the cost was, between the University of Memphis and the Western Governors University, was absolutely, Western Governors was going to be roughly $6,000 to $7,000. University of Memphis was going to be $11,000, and that was on the lower end. And I would also have to take a lot of general arts classes during the University of Memphis program, which, I was kind of expecting that. Especially a lot of what I learned is that a lot of these bachelor's programs want you to have a well-rounded education, so they will absolutely have you take several liberal arts classes. After narrowing those 2 down, I am almost certain that I'm going to go with WGU. The reason why this university has from the research that I have done, is almost too good to be true. Which is one reason why I'm making this video. If any of you guys, have went through WGU or know of anybody that has went through WGU with especially their bachelor's in nursing, bachelor's in applied science and nursing, I need some advice. This college is absolutely sounds amazing. They're regionally accredited and nationally accredited. There's no prerequisites, which you have to take several classes inside the program, which is I'm gonna have to do that anyway, so I kind of took that out. The way they do their costs is they don't do cost per credit, they do cost per term. So with that being said, you will pay, I think it's $32.50 per 6-month term. Now, in that term, you get to determine how many credits or how many classes you want to complete in that term, depending on how motivated you are. So that means you have to complete as many as at the least 12 credits. But if you get through with those 12 credits and want to continue, you absolutely can for the same fee. You can complete 24 credits for the same $32.50 that somebody who just only did 12 in that term did. they have what they call a competency-based curriculum, which means that there is no class time, there is no assignments due. You work at your own pace. You work through the subject matter as you see fit. And if you're competent in it, then you can test out of it. You don't have to sit through something that you already know. Something on their curriculum is care of an older adult. Okay, I've been in geriatrics for 10 years. I'm pretty sure I know how to care for an elderly adult. So the lady, my enrollment counselor, who's awesome, said that I can absolutely probably test out of that class. Health assessment, probably can test out of that class. A lot of these things that I know being in nursing as long as I have, she said I absolutely have the option to test out or go ahead and show my competency and move on. So I've heard of people, I've been online, I've heard of people that have completed the RN to BSN program in 6 months. 6 months, y'all. I'm like, are you serious? And everybody is saying the same thing. You know, some people it took 10 months, some people it took the full 2 years, depending on how sluggish you want to be with your education. Me, on the other hand, I ain't got nothing that's going on. I work a full-time job, yes, of course. No kids, no family, which I have my husband, my boyfriend, which, you know, he works full-time. We don't live together. He works full-time. So basically all I'm having to worry about will be school and work. And I'm pushing, if I can get this done in 6 months, I'm going to try to get it done in 6 months. And I'm going to come back and talk to you guys and let y'all know I got done in 6 months. So, but other than that, you know, that is, I'm pretty positive that WGU will be the college. I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty sure that it's probably what I'm going to do. So, if any of you guys know anything about WGU, are currently enrolled in WGU, and or know somebody that's currently enrolled in the WGU classes, the RN to BSN, I absolutely need to talk to somebody. So, you guys are if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me at Adam Dashawn, ADAMDASHAWN. Direct message me, the people, so I need to talk to somebody. I need to know somebody's opinion. I need to make sure that this is absolutely legit. I'm sure it is because everybody is saying the exact same thing. That's what's spooking me out. Like, why have I never heard of this? You know, so just guys, let me know. That is it. That's it, you guys. I love you guys. Thank you. Follow me on Instagram and just have a good rest of the day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.